1. Joy, mightiest Indra, known and marked, sprung most from homodrafts, wherewith thou smitest down the greedy fiend, for that we long. 2. Wherewith thou boldest Hadrigut, the great Dazadviate, and the god who stirs the sunlight, and the sea, for that we long. 3. Wherewith thou dravest forth like Karsindhu and all the mighty floods to go the way ordained I long, for that we long. 4. Accept this law for aid, made pure like oil, thou caster of the stone, whereby even in a moment thou hast waxen great. 5. Be pleased, song lover, was this song, it flows abundant like the sea. Indra, with all thy succors thou hast waxen great. 6. The god who from afar hath sent gifts to maintain our friendship's bond, thou, spreading them like rain from heaven, hast waxen great. 7. The beams that mark him have grown strong, the thunder rests between his arms, when, like the sun, he hath increased both heaven and earth. 8. When, mighty lord of heroes, thou didst cat 1,000 buffaloes, then grew and waxed exceeding great thine Indra power. 9. Indra consumeth with the rays of Surya the malicious man, like Agni conquering the woods, he hath grown strong. 10. This newest thought of ours that suits the time approaches unto thee, serving, beloved in many a place it meets and marks. 11. The pious germ of sacrifice directly purifies the soul. By Indra's laws it waxes great, it meets and marks. 12. Indra who wins the friend hath spread himself to drink the somo draught, like worshippers dilating praise, it meets and marks. 13. He whom sages, living men, have gladdened, offering up their hymns, hath swelled like oil of sacrifice in Agni's mouth. 14. Aditya also had brought forth a hymn for Indra, sovereign lord, the work of sacrifice for help is glorified. 15. The ministering priests have sung their songs for aid and eulogy, God, thy base turn not from the right which law ordains. 16. If, Indra, thou drink soma by the ayus or tea taught aptya side, or with the roots take delight in flowing drops. 17. Or, Sakra, if thou gladden thee afar or in the seed of air, rejoice thee in this juice of ours, in flowing drops. 18. Or, Lord of heroes, if thou aid the worshipper who shed the juice, or him whose laud delights thee, and his flowing drops. 19. To magnify the god, Indra, yea, Indra for your help, and promptly end the sacrifice this have they gained. 20. With worship, him whom men adore, with soma, him who drinks it most, Indra with lauds have they increased thighs have they gained. 21. His leadings are with power and might and his instructions manifold, he gives the worshipper all wealth, this have they gained. 22. For slaying Vitra have the gods set Indra in the foremost place. Indra the choral bands have sung, for vigorous strength. 23. We too the mighty with our might, with lauds to him who hears our call, with holy hymns have sung aloud, for vigorous strength. 24. Not earth, nor heaven, nor firmaments contain the thunder-wielding God, they shake before his violent rush and vigorous strength. 25. What time the gods, O Indra, get thee foremost in the furious fight, then thy two beautiful base steeds carry thee on. 26. When Vitra, stayer of the floods, thou SIST, undecrease with might, then thy two beautiful base steeds carry thee on. 27. When the Ayu, through thine energy, strode wide those three great steps of his, then thy two beautiful base steeds carried thee on. 28. When thy two beautiful base steeds grew great and greater day by day, even then all creatures that had life bowed down to thee. 29. When, Indra, all the Marut folk humbly submitted them to thee, even then all creatures that had life bowed down to thee. 30. When yonder sun, that brilliant light, thou settest into heaven above, even then all creatures that had life bowed down to thee. 31. To thee, O Indra, was this thought sage lifts up this eulogy, Akan and leading as on foot to sacrifice. 32. When in thine own dear dwelling all gathered have lifted up the voice milk streams at worship's central spot, for sacrifice. 33. As priest, O Indra, give us wealth in brave men and good steeds on a kind that we may first remember thee for sacrifice.